Hello everybody and welcome once again. So I've not done this sort of thing on my channel before, but I'm going to do a reaction video. Well, not really a reaction video since I'm not showing my face or anything. It's more sort of a reaction stroke commentary, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for years but I never got around to it. And this is a fix with Sontarans. Now if you're not aware of this was a segment on Jim Will Fix It when it was during like Doctor Who's like 23rd season, I think, and basically a kid, wanted to have like an adventure with the sixth Doctor, Colin Baker, and this one, it was normal and everything. Then it was included as a bonus feature on the Two Doctors DVD, but obviously years later the guy who hosted Jim Will Fix It, Jimmy Savile, was exposed as a paedophile. Why the hell did it take him that long to expose him? Because I mean, it was as subtle as a plane crash that he was a paedophile. He was as subtle as a plane crash, but never mind. So essentially what they did was they actually, you can't get it on the DVD anymore because the BBC, once everything came out, they recalled the DVD, which had been on sale for like a decade by that point, and replaced it with a version with the bonus feature removed. I don't know why they just didn't go full hog and release a special edition, but never mind. So this is my reaction to it. This is not from a DVD because I'm not sure if I'd consider this a blessing or a curse that I got the DVD later, when the special feature is removed. So yeah, but this is actually from a thing I downloaded from Dailymotion, so I'm not sure whether or not it's still on there, but I won't play out any of the music or anything. Obviously I won't show any footage from it, because of copyright issues. But what I'll do is I will play the first couple of seconds just so that we can sync it up to your own copy, and if you have your own copy you can sync it up starting now. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the click every trip horror man. Okay. Oh god. Don't tell me Jimmy Savile's going to be one of the Doctors. Oh yeah, there's the theme tune. This is definitely the part I'd mute, because you know what the BBC's like. And so if I go silent at some point, it's just because sometimes I don't know what to say. Starring Colin Baker, yeah, and Gareth Jenkins. So this one has Tegan in it, not Perry, because Perry was primarily the Sixth Doctor's companion at that time, but bizarrely they reverted back to an old companion from the previous Doctor for some reason. Yeah, they're just wrong button, boom. I don't know, Colin. Jimmy Savile, maybe? No, somebody a lot less evil than the Clunkle Carriage of Horror Man. So I don't know why they brought in Tegan at all. I mean, I don't have a problem with Tegan in this, because I mean she's not like an annoying companion or anything. But why? Why did they have to? But why did they bring her back? Considering that Perry, wasn't written out of the series till after this was broadcast. What are Sontarans? They're short people with potato heads. I don't know how long this was broadcast after the Two Doctors. I think this was probably broadcast afterwards. you know, I think the reason why it was included on the Two Doctors at all was because of the Sontarans, and the Sontarans were the prominent villain in that story. Okay, so you know, it's quite hard to do like a commentary stroke reaction thing because half the things you don't know what the hell you're supposed to say. There we go. There's the classic colour filter right there. Pretty much whenever a Dalek exterminates someone, you always, in the old episodes, you always just get like a colour filter. Oh God, somebody come and help us. Please God, do not be Jimmy Savile. If I don't know how long it'll be before the Clunk Overtrip Horror Man turns up. I don't know why I keep referencing. Well, I know the full reason why I keep referencing Jimmy Savile, because obviously Jimmy Savile is the reason why this thing exists. Let's hope it's not. Let's hope it's friendly. So let's hope it's not Jimmy Savile. Oh, so it's not Jimmy Savile. It's that kid. Well, I must admit that costume is actually quite well done. You know, because he said in the letter that it was his grandparents who made it for him. So I mean, it was a very well done. It's quite a well done costume, even though why the Sixth Doctor's costume of all of them, considering just how daft the costume looks. That's, I believe the Sixth Doctor costume was intended as like a joke costume, but for some reason I don't know whether it was time or whether or not like the production team thought, yeah, good enough, and they just stuck it on Colin Baker. I wouldn't say it's like an unbearable costume. It just looks a bit. It just looks daft. You know, it's a bit too over the top. Because a lot of the other Doctors had slightly more soul costumes. They had more, elements to them. Colin was just like chucking all this shit at the wall and see what sticks. Oh yeah, classic techno babble. That's usually one of the things you get when you watch Doctor Who. It's always just techno babble. Yeah, Tegan sees past the techno babble. No, he didn't make the names up. It was J&T who made them up. Oh, it's the Potato Men. So, thankfully, at least you don't have to have Jimmy Savile on your TARDIS. You get slightly less the less intimidating Potato Men. Yeah, I don't know which. I think they were the same Sontarans used in the Two Doctors, because they did change the Sontaran designs quite a few times. I think like the first Sontaran heads from the Time Warrior look a lot more like potatoes. Okay, so somehow the Sontarans know back a random kid. You'd call 2001 A Space Odyssey. I mean, this isn't terrible. I mean, it's pretty unwatchable knowing, Jimmy Savile. Oh, God. So So apparently Sontaran blood is green. So they're just like the vampires in From Dusk Till Dawn. Because the vampires in that film and the blood was green. Well, that was easy. Just freeze them. Yeah, so actually that's quite good. Oh God. Oh yes. Yes, this Tegan. Perfect. That is monstrous and that is revolting. Oh, don't clap, you bloody studio audience. Oh God. Here he is. The clunk click every trip horror man. Look at how tall. Oh God, no. No, Jimmy, don't kiss anyone ever again, you sick paedophile. Oh God. He's the proper villain in all this. Not the Sontarans. The Sontarans are just there. At least the Sontarans aren't paedophiles. Jimmy Savile is. Just look at just how tall Colin Baker is against Jimmy Savile. At least Colin Baker put the medal on. Yeah, look at the kid. The kid's just like, I think the kid has a slight look of disappointment, but or probably kind of, or maybe he knows what Jimmy Savile's up to or something. Whatever. I sure hope that kid was alright and went on to have a decent life after this. Oh God. Jimmy Savile, don't you dare touch that kid. If you touch that kid, I'll fucking kill you. Oh God. Ugh. Right, that's finished. I can't endure any more of that. So that was a fix with Sontarans. It was... In fact, you know what? You could if you re-edit all the Jimmy Savile stuff out, it could have been an alright mini-sode, not like amazing or anything. It could have been decent, at least, and I mean the kid wasn't too bad in it, because that obviously his dreams sort of came true, and hopefully Jimmy Savile's didn't. But the Jimmy Savile stuff, ugh. Oh God, no. No, it's just why Jimmy Savile, why? So I don't know what more to say really. Jimmy Savile is revolting, and he's horrific, and he's probably the worst enemy you can have on the TARDIS. Not the potato men, the clunk click every trip man. Anyway, that's the end of the video, and till next time, goodbye.